What is up, everyone? Today's BaseChain meme token we're talking about is inspired by the infamous Wall Street bets who challenged Wall Street back in 2021 when, exchanges were halting stocks like GameStop and AMC and a few others. Now, this project isn't associated with Wall Street bets by any means necessary. They're just inspired by them, as you can see by the name, which is called Based Street Bets. Get it? Because it's on BaseChain. Now, let me give you a little bit of background behind this project and why it really caught my eye. Now, number one, this project was actually abandoned by the actual dev a few hours in, and the community completely took over the project. And so this project is known as the first 100% community takeover project on BaseChain. So the project got down to a low of around 50K or so, and it's hit an all-time high of around 3.5 million. And at the time of this video, it is sitting over 2 million, which we're going to take a look at the charts here in a second. And so right there, that tells me a few things. Number one, the community doesn't want this project to die. Number two, you have diamond handers in this community. Number three, the community believes in this project and wants it to succeed. And number four, it has positivity in this community. Why do I say that? Because if a dev abandoned the project and it went as low as 50K and the project was able to make it back to an all-time high of around 3.5 million, or not make it back, but create an all-time high of 3.5 million from around 50K after the dev abandoned the project, that shows you those four things I just said about the community are true as of right now. So what else do we know about Base Street Bets? The LP is burned, and also the contract is renounced, which means you don't have to worry about any type of rugs or anything like that on this 100% community takeover project, right? And on top of that, Base Street Bets is also going to be familiar with people who know about Wall Street Bets, which is probably going to entice them to check out what Base Street Bets is all about, which takes me to the next main thing that really caught my eye. This project off the top said, hey, we're not just going to be a meme coin, and we're not just going to try to ride the coattails of a name that's already infamous. So this project has prided themselves on being a utility meme token, right? Where the utility they're bringing is going to utilize and integrate the actual BSB token and different utilities they're going to bring. And so we're going to be looking at those utilities. But before we do, let's go ahead and dive into the chart so we can kind of see what the stats are currently looking like. So as we take a look at DEX tools here, we can see the current market cap is around 2.43 million at the time of this video. Current liquidity is around 150K. And you can see they have over 1,800 holders approaching that 2,000 holder mark. And if we look at the chart here, we can see this project launched March 26th, which is literally a month old. And you can see this project has been doing quite well for a community owned project, right? So really like this. You can see this is the lowest level here, created a new all-time high, bounced off of this. And in my opinion, right, of course, never financial advice, I'm never telling you to buy, hold, or sell, but I can see us touching down to that around 1.8 million to maybe 1.7 million and potentially bouncing off, right, of that previous all-time high, right? Now, again, not guaranteed, but this is what I'm thinking will potentially happen, right? So again, if you're looking for a potential buy zone, and I'm not saying buy, I'm just saying this is where, potentially we could bounce off of, right? So again, that's the chart so you can see it. And if we head over to the website here, pretty simple. Now, they do have a website that's being revamped. We don't know what that's going to look like yet, but this is the website that they currently have. Base Street Bets is a decentralized base meme coin inspired by the infamous Wall Street Bets on subreddit, right? This is going to give you the about section on what they're all about. Here's the tokenomics. Of course, this is a no tax token. As I said earlier, LP is burnt, contract is renounced, so no changes can be made. And if you look at the roadmap here, this is showing you what else they have coming. But the big thing I want to talk about here, and as you can see here are some of their partners, in Choky Records here, from what I heard, has some type of connection with Busta Rhymes, right? And so supposedly BSB could potentially, be in some upcoming, videos, give or take. But again, time will tell to see how all of that unfolds. But here we are on the actual utilities, right? all of these utilities are going to integrate the BSB token somehow, and you're also going to be able to use ETH in a stable coin. And so these utilities of BSB, they're doing their best to keep everything inside the ecosystem to continue to bring more value to the holders and allow them to utilize their BSB to make more money, right? And so very interesting. You got the BSB merch store with rev share that goes back to the holders. You're going to have a play to earn game where you're going to be able to earn BSB, betting platform that's going to have AI integrations, NFT collection, and you're also going to have a poker platform as well for those people who like to gamble. Now, if you look at this right here, this is just a brief overview of what's coming, right? And we just looked at the utilities on their actual website. As you can see right down here, none of them are checked off as of yet, so none of them are currently out. If you look at the partnerships here, you can see they have more partnerships to be announced that they have coming. And if you look at the roadmap, this is what to expect here in the next, I'm sure, next couple of weeks or so, give or take. Now, to break this down a little bit further, you can see right here, 100% community takeover on BaseChain, no buy, no sell tax, partner with GTM, Chew, Raise, and as you can see, bridging true utility with custom cryptocurrency poker rooms, betting platforms, crypto merchandise store, metaverse characters on Pavi, and more. Competition arcade to win BSB, which I told you, the play to earn game, you're going to be able to earn BSB tokens. And this is everything that we know so far about the Base Street Bets meme utility token project, right? So as of right now, it's just technically a meme. However, once they start to get that utility out, you can truly call it a utility meme. But as you can see, these are the utilities they're looking at bringing to the crypto space, to the community. And so it's going to be great to see how all of this unfolds and the feedback that they get on the community. Now, this is their Twitter page. They have just over 1,300 followers. Now, I will have all of the socials, of course, down in the description, the Twitter, the website, Telegram, and contract address. So that way you can get to the right information. But again, that's just a brief overview on what Base Street Bets is. The community is very strong, still a fairly new project, still under 2,000 holders, which means there's a lot of room for growth. And depending on how these utilities do, this thing could really do some crazy numbers. But again, time will tell to see how things go. But let me know down in the comment section, are you a holder of BSB? Have you heard about BSB? Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section, and I will catch you all on Monday.